What's up, guys? My name is Rachel. Today I'm going to be doing an honest review of Home Service Academy by Johnny Robinson and Sergio Silesky. Now, before I get into this review, I do just want to give you a separate option because I'm somebody who's taken a ton of courses in my past, spent a lot of money trying a lot of different things. And when I finally hit big on one thing in particular, I wish that somebody had told me about it sooner. And so I always just like to give people that extra option. So what I've been doing for the past 5 years is I build silly little 1 to 5 page websites and then I rent them out to business owners. A more like concrete example of this is that, let's say I build a website that says, I don't know, landscaping in Orlando, Florida. Okay, just throwing that out there. Landscaping in Orlando. I do really generic like branding on the front end, maybe some stock images, really simple stuff. And then on the back end, I do really basic SEO, just enough to be ranking on like the top sections of Google or a different search engine, which doesn't require any coding or like super specific knowledge, I would say. From there, I will pretty quickly start getting like phone calls and emails coming in from clients, potential clients, and I'll call up an actual local business owner and I'll negotiate a deal with them that says they pay a flat monthly fee in order to get all of these leads coming straight to their contact information, which is like music to business owners' ears. That is what they want to hear. A consistent price that they can count on and consistent leads that they can count on. Like that's all business owners care about. So I typically charge anywhere from $500 a month to $2,000 a month for these services. It really just depends on the niche that the company's in as well as the location that they're in. But I've been making $10,000 to $15,000 a month doing this consistently for the past 5 years. And the best part is that after I build the website and I get a client signed on, it is 100% passive. Like it doesn't require any more work. And that is personally my favorite thing when it comes to this business model. So if that off the bat sounds like something you are interested in, click on the link in the description box below. Otherwise, I will go ahead and get into our review today. So these two guys started teaching people basically how to do like a remote business, if this makes sense. So they'll kind of do something similar to what I do. They'll set up a company for like house cleaning and they'll do all of the back end work, marketing, emails, customer service communication, and then they outsource all of the actual physical duties, the going and cleaning the house, to subcontractors. This has become more and more popular over the past couple of years, I would say. And while I do think this is a great way to make money, I personally have some qualms with it. The hard part is that businesses like cleaning, and I actually heard a really well-known like business guy, who I'm sure you all have heard of, Alex Ramosi, talk about you get into a business and then you realize the thing you thought you were doing is not the thing you're actually doing. So he talks about cleaning businesses quite often. One of the biggest issues in running a cleaning business is keeping cleaners. Like it's a high turnover job. Like you constantly have new people in and out and in and out, in and out. And that's a lot to deal with. And you think that you're running a cleaning business, but actually you're like trying to just figure out how to keep people in your company. And then on top of that, like there's just, I think, a lot of problems with this when it comes to making sure the quality control, customer service control, like there's just a lot of things that I think can go south with this type of business model. And I think that it's actually would just be easier to get a remote job, to find something that you're good at and get a remote job doing it. That is my personal opinion. Okay. I have not actually tried this business model. Obviously, what I do is a little different. All I do is I build the websites for cleaning businesses and then I let them do the rest. I don't have to do anything else other than that because that's the niche that I'm actually good at. So just like keep that in mind. I think that this has a lot of holes in it for me personally. So, but if you think it's the right thing for you, I think it has good course material. The price is maybe a little bit higher up there, but they do offer a lot of support for different individuals, which I think is a green flag on my part. If it maybe doesn't seem like the thing for you, again, check out the link in the description box below. I wish you guys the best of luck in your money making journey, and I'll see you in the next video.